Hey everyone, this is Lucy Laforge from the band Lucy and La Mer, and today I'm going to show you how to add just a little bit of color to your daily routine. I like to add a lot of color pop in my life, and I think it's just a fun way to express yourself all year round. So we're going to play with a little bit of spring colors today, a little summery, but first we'll just get started with basic routine. How I start my day, I go ahead and just do like a gentle cleanser wash all over the face and neck, and then I just layer on some moisturizing cream. Especially in the winter or drier times, my skin gets so dry, so I always put moisture on first thing in the morning and when I go to bed. And then I've been using a bit more coverage. I've been getting a lot of acne breakouts on my jawline, which is pretty common, and I think right now, because everyone is still wearing masks outside and stuff, everyone's having some trouble with blemishes. So I'm gonna use this Eyes Born This Way complete coverage from Too Faced, and just I just dab it around my jaw and then under the eyes, kind of wake up. Feels kind of nice. My hands are always freezing, and then it feels nice when I put makeup on in the morning. And then just blend it. Of course, you can use a beauty blender to do this. I typically just throw it on with my hands, but the oils from your hands can make your skin a little bit oily throughout the day. And then I'll also use this little sculpting concealer. It's kind of fun, it has a little brush. But just to really clear up, make the skin nice and smooth. I'll just dab it on wherever I'm breaking out. Just make sure you remember to rub it in. There we go. Again, you can use a beauty blender for this, but I like to use my fingers and really feel my skin. I do have very sensitive skin, and it goes between oily and dry. And I just kind of like touching my face, but you're not supposed to touch your face. This is probably why I have a lot of acne. There we go. Okay, so just kind of give yourself a little bit coverage, nice flat surface. If you have bangs, don't forget to do this part of your face. I forget all the time. And then a breeze will come by and it's just like makeup here down and then my forehead. There we go. Just kind of lightly touch. You don't have to go as thick, especially because it'll make your bangs more oily if you have a lot of like makeup products going on your forehead. So just very lightly, and then I kind of fluff up the bangs to keep it off there. Cool, okay. And I'm gonna actually put my hair back for this next part. Whew, it is a beautiful overcast day in Los Angeles today, which is really fun. It's never overcast, so I'm really enjoying it. It's been so hot and sweaty. Okay, so next, let's see. While I add on like the top layer of I'll do a little bit of bronzer and then we'll go into eyes. I like to put on like a little peptide lip gloss to wear underneath the color that I'll put on my lips later. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. This one is called City Lips, and just kind of it takes a few minutes, but it helps your lips just look more full, you know? There we go. And it's a nice nude shade, so sometimes I'll just do this and have a nice natural look. Natural here and then like bright colors, but mostly natural. Let's go ahead and jump into just a little bronzer under that main line. I use just Bare Minerals. I really like basic, clean products. And we're just gonna sweep a little here. Try not to do too much when I'm breaking out because you don't want to like highlight your breakout. But I'll still just put a little in for shading. And also because I have really pale skin, this color's a little dark. This is my like after I tan in the summer look. And by tan, I mean I use self-tan or fake lotion because I cannot tan. And then I just blend it in, but it is a little dark. Really make it pop. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. Boop. Alright, and then I do like to use a little bit of highlighter. I've got this one. I can't even read the name because I've thrown it in my makeup bag so many times. But I liked the colors. And I typically I just blend them all together. You can of course be more specific, but I usually just get in there and get them all together. It gives you a nice little fairy dust lick. And I just tap it. Okay, and we're just gonna do a little bit, just do a tiny bit. Highlighter is great if I'm performing on stage because the lights catch it perfectly, and I'll be like singing this way, and you'll just see this like beautiful cheek highlight. And I don't really have strong cheekbones, so I love when I see photos from a show and my cheeks are popping. That's all because of the highlighter. Here we go. And a tip I use to get on the highlight, I smile, and then you can kind of see, okay, well, there's like the apple, so that's where like more of a blush would go. Sometimes I'll bring it all the way up to my eye, try and get more attention up to my eyes. Sometimes I'll just dab it on my chin, nose, and then like the top of my brow too. I don't know if that does much, it's more of a habit. Sometimes we just create these little beauty habits and it's like a routine, it's just muscle memory. But that's what I do with the highlighter. So this is our like basic natural look for the moment, and then we're gonna put on a little color pop. So with a little eye brush, I'm just gonna take a, I've used all the purple in this, the purple is gone, but we've got some blue, and we're gonna use just sparingly. So the key to using color in your makeup, I think, is not to overdo. Don't go like all out unless it's like very, you know, intentional. I just do a tiny bit, and then I'm just gonna put it on the corner of my eye. And I'm gonna do it very slowly because sometimes you put too much and then you gotta start over. And then we're just gonna kind of push it into the crease there. And same thing on this side. You can go outside that eyelid a little bit, depending on the shape of your eye. But I typically just do a tiny bit on the outside right here. And blend it in. Try and get it even as possible. A little dark comments. There we go. Because that's really all you need to like darken the eye. And if you go back from your mirror for a little bit, you can really see. Sometimes I'll just shape it with my fingers. There we go. Okay. After you've done a little bit of color, just in the corners, if you like eyeliner, I do a tiny, whoop, here goes some brushes. I just do a tiny bit, and I like to do, I still do a little of like the wing. I'm a big fan of the wing because I have really wide eyes, so it makes me look like a cartoon character if I do like a really big wing. But we're just gonna do a little one just to enhance the color here. And this is just like a soft crayon. You can go all the way across the eye. I typically just go like halfway and then I give up. But blend it, blend it, blend it. There we go. Just make it pop. I haven't been using it under my eye. I think I look more awake without eyeliner under my eye, and I also have a bad habit, like touching my face, of just rubbing my eyes throughout the day, especially if I'm like having a long day in the studio and I'm just like exhausted. I'll like do one of these and then it's a mess. So I do minimal, just a little wing there, and then we'll do a little bit of mascara. I'm already thinking I might add a little more blue for the pop. I just hold it at the base and then I just shimmy it up to keep all the clumps up. There we go. I don't know if you've ever sneezed while putting on mascara, but it happened to me once last month and it was disastrous. Okay, so I like just a little bit. I have pretty full eyelashes, so I noticed that if I put a lot on, it'll just like slowly fall under my eye, and that's because I should probably just buy some nicer expensive mascara, but I just like to put a little on to add to the pop. And then I think I'm gonna go back and add a little more blue because I think we can add a little more color pop just above, so I think a little higher up. There we go. And the great part about having only like a couple colors on your face is that you could wear like all black, as everyone does in LA here. You can wear an all black outfit and then just have a little eye color pop, and you will still look colorful, which is kind of a fun thing. I'm gonna use just a MAC matte on my lips, so over that gloss that's kind of plumping up my lips. I do recommend a lip liner, but this is just my go-to. And I kind of rub it in. Wait a minute. Add a layer. Sometimes I'll even let it like dry out a little bit. Rub it in, and then I'll come back like 10 minutes later and just do an extra layer. I also have like a very thick lip gloss that I'll put on occasionally if I want like a really strong pop. That's what I'll do. So there we have some color pops for our day. You can see the shimmer on the cheek going too. And it's just a really fun way to mix up your makeup, try a new color, make your eyes really pop. I have green eyes, so I'll play with a lot of violet and purple, but there's a lot of quick, easy ways to make your eyes really pop. And you can check out more of my colorful makeup looks in my new music video, Roller Coaster. So just search Lucy and La Mer on YouTube, and you can see the new Roller Coaster music video out now. And be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to Jamo. Click below for more cool videos. Thanks, everyone.